Yo, how you guys doing? Got my favorite double 3-4. Let's pull this back, finish this Joseki. Ooh, they played there. Okay, I'll show you guys a thing you can do here. You can Tanuki actually. Actually, let's do that because I do have this 3-4 here. I'll play this one. Yeah, we're not going for simple this game. We're just gonna play moves. We're not gonna go for simple. I'll try to get black for next game. We're supposed to be doing random openings, right? But we're not really getting black recently, so I'll try to get black in the next game. Okay, they did not want the corner territory. Ooh, that's pretty defensive. Okay. What should we do? Somewhere here. So we could peep and play this one. That's the thing I was going to show you, is peep and here. And if they try to push, you can actually switch to this Hane. And then if they block, you Atari and Hane here and capture these. So, yeah. If they resist with the push somewhere, like here or here, you can actually resist their resistance with this one. And then there is actually one Joseki where they play one of those things, and then you Hane, and they add a Hane here, and then you actually go out over here and connect under. So you get out over here, and they wrap around you here, and they get Sente. But it's pretty nice for white for the territory. Yeah, and another one is peep, and then knights move here. So we can do that, or we can just close the corner here. What should I do? Okay, I mean, I'll do it because I don't really know what I want to play anyway, so I might as well just show you guys the thing I'm talking about. It can't be bad. Yeah. And then because we have a high stone there, I don't think it's a very natural idea for us to send black to developing here, and then they can look forward to cross-cutting us over here. There's a big weakness there. So we're going to pincer. We'll use the good old one space low. Most common response for black, yes, is this one. And how should we play this? How should we play this? I could even use this one and make the wall here, and then, you know, kind of works with that. I'm not a big fan of this one in this particular case, because here, extend, here, that one, which is Mii to press or press on this side. So we play a move here, and then they press us down here, and we push along. And I feel like in this case, black getting a wall along here, and then later on if they add a move around here, I feel like it's just somehow I think it's going to work too well for black, especially if they have a forcing move here as well. So I don't really like that plan. I'd rather us grow this part. And so I'm going to make a different plan. I'm either going to play this or I'm going to play this one. Okay, let me show you guys this one. Black should play here. If black Hanes, you need to make sure you punish, because if they Hane and you actually just go back and they play here, they're actually way too good. They get a huge corner. So if they Hane here instead of this, you need to Hane them there. Yeah, Hane, and then they cut us, we extend, but then they cannot fix both sides. Okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna go. I know AI likes to use this, but we're gonna go classic here and do this one. Yeah. This is like 2 points worse, maybe 1.5 to 2 points worse AI-wise, I think, compared to this one. But yeah, so this kick is something I was kind of hoping for. It helps us build. We're going to use this one. Normally, when they kick, you go here. But in this shape, in this particular corner shape, there's a reason for this one. It helps that area a bit more, and now we can get these forcing moves. Which now, you know, if your stone here was over here, it's gonna look clunkier and heavier. This is better. Locally, white's next move is this. And if they try to Atari, you can just kind of squeeze it. But actually, I want to help this group, so we're gonna go ahead and just play here. I guess this actually does help the group too, so we could do that. Okay. Okay, we'll do that actually. Because I do want to keep growing this part a little bit. I'm not like super all in on this. I don't really mind if black messes it up. Yeah, they think that we're making a mistake. I do believe that we're supposed to go here next. In actual practice, I learned this when I was already some sort of down level. So usually they didn't go for the Atari. I could even jump, but I do think that this one is probably right.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I feel like even jumping was okay, but no, I do think this is better. Because if we jump, then even they can like... Oh, they went back. So that proves that they made a mistake. Because like, look how slow they are now. They're not accomplishing anything. I don't really care about this cut because it's just a stone. I'd rather maybe do something else now. I could play here to reinforce this, and this is where black could play.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Just play there. I mean, I don't think it's entirely terrible for white to fix this. Yeah, I figured they might want to exploit this group. We could even pincer the pincer. It's not so weird. Pincer the pincer, or maybe jump. But if we jump, they might... Normally they should play there, but they might ignore to play here and then seal us.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's have fun with pincering the pincer. Yeah, and then this one we do have the ladder in case they Atari under and we go up. So we're gonna wedge. Yeah, I do think it's big enough to play this right now, so we'll just do it. Wedge. If you don't have the ladder, it's fine to just extend here as white. And then push, push. But if you do have these ladders, then wedge can be good. Yeah, this is good for white no matter what, even though black can connect under. It's usually good for white. Yeah. So there's still a risk here for black. Yeah, so black defends. Now we can play on this side, which feels... it complements this really nicely. All right. This A for B here is already good for us, so we don't necessarily need to block. Although I might block. There's too many weaknesses all over the place here, so I'm not going to think about a center here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
yeah, let's actually block.
4.
I'm saying that with you guys in mind because especially Q level players in general, even the stronger ones, have the board vision is like always thinking that the center is attractive. But the high Dan vision is a little different. Due to training, of course, due to adjusting that over time.
9.
Okay, letting yourself get
7,
cut is a little weird.
6, 5.
Little bit strange. I guess they are worried about my center. Where for me, I'm like, what center? Instead, we just build this, right? I mean, this group's not in danger, so we'll just go along with this. Yeah. Isolate me all you want, but I'm not worried. Even if you cut off like half of it, I don't mind. It's not that big. But eventually I should start to be careful because we are fully isolated. So now our eye space is like, you know, absolutely important. So maybe I'll add a move now. Let's see. If I peep here, they can use this attach, which kind of helps us.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, I wonder if we're killable. That would be interesting if that were possible. No, yeah. I think if we're getting the next move, we're probably going to be okay. I could even threaten here and then that one. This move looks interesting. And then play there. If I just play here, black can use this one.
8, 7,
Connect under.
6, 5, 4, 3.
We're going to go ahead and threaten these 2 stones. This indirectly fixes against this push, if you didn't notice. We don't want to play this because then they capture and it threatens these 2 for no reason. So we'll use this if we need to, but we don't really need to right now.
9.
I think something like that
7,
is going to be the right eye
6,
space place.
5,
Eye place.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. This seems like the right place to take away black's move in the same spot. They can't really do anything here. I mean, let's see. They have this. Hane and block. This one. Our eye space should be too big. It should be too big. My experience, yeah, especially if you're gonna do that. Although if I was doing this game in particular, if I was doing this to recommend stuff to you guys, I would have suggested to help this bottom part a little bit sooner. No. Oh. Okay, that's not going to kill us, but that's actually interesting. They're trying to just make a false eye. That's also really risky for them though. So we're going to go ahead and just do that. They cannot save it all. They're going to go here. Their plan is to go here. Oh, they resigned. Okay. They realized, so I think they misread. I think they thought that they could play this. And then here and then here and then capture. But even if they play this one now, right? So not only we can have 2 eyes anyway. Like earlier, even if they had already played this, right? Then now we would play here and we have, oh no. Sorry. No, we're not locally alive, but we play here. But also we can Atari this and play here, and then it's a ko. But just even the possibility of ko is like I should have, you know, avoided that. So yeah, I need to figure out. I still have to master the art of like pressuring myself properly in these games, these rank up games. It's really hard for me to like feel stress in these games because, you know, it's like, it's just you guys know, like when you play a weaker player, it's really difficult to go like, to be careful, to be fully careful. I thought that I improved at that a lot, but apparently I need a lot of work still. We're going to play again. We'll make the video longer.
Start to play.
All right, we got black. Heck yeah. What opening should we play? Let's try to do a Chinese opening. How about that? I know many of you... I don't like playing Chinese opening when they're oriented like this. Okay, we're gonna do something different then. Because normally from here, you want to approach them here and then build here after this one. We're gonna play this also fairly old school move. Oh, this person knows stuff. This person actually knows stuff. Yeah. Actually, I think even when black plays here, it was seeing play recently. My idea here was if they enclose the corner, then both of us really want to extend here because we both have basically a wall pointing along the right side. And so, yeah, if white gets a move here, black has a move here, both of us want to play there. And if they play here, we can approach. So that was the idea. This one, yeah, we don't want to develop this narrow side. I better switch the color box because I usually forget to do that. Okay. We could double Hane even. Double Hane is like we get to take the corner back, but we get Gote. But because there's this one here, white doesn't have much potential there. So that's why double Hane and give them the Ponuki here can be, you know, can be okay. Otherwise, just getting Sente with this. I'm going to do double Hane because some of you guys might not know this Joseki. So you can pick it up. It's actually a pretty simple one. We're just going to let white take that stone and counter Atari here and take these back. So, but those of you who really, really love this, you need to remember black gets Gote. Normally, when someone enters or approaches your corner, you are the one who will get Sente. So there's a difference of one whole move here. That's why black looks better than white, because it's one whole move difference. That's why. Okay, so here, probably just this. If we Hane, then they can Hane back, and if we take it, they can destroy our corner, basically. Now we're very solid, so we should play strong. Ooh. Is it worth for me to... It might not be good to cut, actually, because they can Atari here, and then Atari, sacrificing, and then get a big wall. It's not necessarily good for us. But it might be good for us. I'm going to do it. I think it's okay. Ooh. This is a good fight for black, though. But Hane there, and then if black blocks, then this cut is actually... it actually is working because this Atari is still here. There's a lot of reading I would need to show you guys, but for me, this type of shape, I can read it almost instantly because it's so familiar. White turns the corner here, and when we block, we lose everything over here. Yeah, I mean, anyway, we probably just have to extend here. It just means that when they play here, we need to be careful. This person really knows their stuff. I'm actually doubting that they're like truly 5-dan. Because normally, no offense, but like normally 5-dans are not so sharp. Not to mention, anyway, I'm digging myself a grave with these words. Yeah, I guess just here. We don't want to give them the corner. We want them to have to go back. So I guess we're gonna play this one. Maybe later on after the game, I can show you guys why the block was very iffy. Okay, they never even Atari'd here, which is, I think after we played this one, they should go ahead and take this Atari. Because now, so white does have the ladder, but we can push here. I wonder if I should directly Atari and then extend. That might actually be a better order of moves. Because this extends technically helps them repair some shape problem. But if I lock them into investing more in that stone and then I push, then our capture later is going to be better. Whereas if I push, then I can capture, but it's like, eh. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think that's a pretty good order, actually. Let's do this one first. Okay, let me think about this. Because my 2 pushes might already be Sente enough anyway. Because we have an attach there. Hane, Atari, Hane.
Yoyomi now starts.
This might be just sufficiently Sente anyway that none of those thoughts matter anymore. Like, maybe I shouldn't be even giving white the push here, basically. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to go here because at least it gets rid of, when we capture this, it gets rid of this Agi, which can affect here. But we definitely could have push, and then played here. That was also quite reasonable. But it leaves behind this Agi. Yeah. Whereas if we capture this without pushes, then we have direct things we can do to them that are, you know, a lot more options, basically. So, yeah. If they try to come out, we're going to push. Okay, they play here. Should I just capture? If I capture, then what am I threatening? The threat is not that serious, actually.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I changed my mind. I don't know. I'm not really afraid of this. So we're just going to get these pushes. Yeah, they have a very, very serious... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. They're certainly going fast, and we do want to play here. However... I mean, I do have to ask myself, like, is it even big enough to capture this right now? It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, let's do it, because...
4, 3.
Let's just do it,
2.
yeah. It's pretty big, I think. It gets rid of some Agi. It prevents them from doing this and gaining liberties with that. Actually, I guess that doesn't... No, that doesn't really help them. But let's just show you guys. So I guess the best order is this one first. Bam. Bam. Okay, that was a pretty good haul. They did not need to do that right now, and we certainly will not continue here right now. This is just endgame now. So we're very thick, and we have Sente again. So we'll play here. Yeah, it's usually a good idea to not let your opponent get an enclosure plus a side move. They work together really well. You can, you know, especially if you're getting something similar yourself, but it's just like a opening theory thing. Okay, they have 2 wings from the 4/4, so it's a good idea to consider 3/3. I could also think about this one. That's kind of interesting here, actually, to try to make this one awkward.
9, 8.
Okay, let's do this one, actually. They can get a big corner, but they also become a bit awkward with this stone if they send us out. And if they send us in, then they become narrower here, and we get a bigger corner. So that's, yeah. 3/3 would have been fine, though. 3/3 would have been fine. Yeah, so now we play knight's move. And now this connection is very awkward. Maybe they shouldn't bother. Maybe they should just invade here. Okay, that kind of works. It's not that clean, though. Maybe I should bother it right away. It's not very clean. Sometimes you have to strike right away, or else you can't really do it at all. But then actually, even if I cut this off, they're going to get an Atari here and then destroy this. So,
9,
okay, that might be a very smart move for them.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That might be a very smart move. So maybe we just play here. Should I kick? Could kick help me?
Nine.
Not too sure.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's yours. I didn't want to push here because then we're just building them and we're also making it impossible. Like by not pushing, at least we have a push and cut left over for ourselves here. We can look at this for the future. But if we push up and they go up and bump, 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 then they're getting stones along here, which means this cut just immediately doesn't work. Yeah, you have that, but it's not necessarily that big right now. That's more like, I don't know. I don't think it's the right time. It's a bit early. But that's cool that they know about this. That's cool. That's cool. Hmm.
9.
Maybe it's better than I thought. Maybe it's fine for
6,
them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I wasn't sure what to do next here, actually. I think ignoring was better. I think I should have Tanuki'd there. But I didn't feel like losing a Byoyomi for that. I certainly am not going to spend a move fixing this. It's not worth enough points, basically. I'm not willing to do that. I refuse.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me try to reduce and build some strength here. Also gives us a little bit more potential here, although it's very open. And then I really want to play this one or maybe this one of those things. Yeah, this person is pretty sharp. If I connect that, then they can Hane and capture. So we need to do this first. Although it's happy for them. That is yours. And then they play something here. So they had a bad start here because they didn't see their problem. But they're playing really well otherwise. Okay, I'll just push. I don't want to spend this Atari right now because assuming that they keep extending and then this Atari doesn't actually do anything, I want to save this Atari because this Atari affects the endgame here much, much better. It's actually a significant point consideration in this case. I mean, if they play like this, but suddenly right now they go back, then that would be a little weird. That's why I think white should have just connected here. Because now they have to keep going because of this Atari threat. And then Atari. Okay. Yeah, I don't really agree. I don't think you needed to worry that much about this. I think this is too much pain for you. Because I might even give up 4 stones at this point. Like, to fix this part. I don't think you can... I don't think this is good for you. Like, you already invested a stone there to ruin my center. So now the value of these 4 stones has gone down. And it feels more like just 8 points. Less than 8 points because you give black forcing moves when you cut. And we can threaten this thing a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and fix this part somehow.
9, 8,
Maybe solid connect in this case.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, I decided to go here. And just in case it helps a little bit more with the action over here. With that one, if I go here, I do have this ladder, so I could push once. I could push once. So I'm going to push. And then connect. And then if white just plays here now, and I play something like this, then this really wasn't worth it for white, because they lost the territory here. They became super weak here. And, you know, it's not worth it, yeah. They can't really justify this, I think. The only way they can justify this at this point is if I were to die with the whole group. But that seems very unlikely considering that we are out and also that these 3 stones are in trouble. So yeah, they're defending. And we can defend in any kind of way. I want to defend as offensively as possible, which means maybe cutting through here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I don't know. I couldn't figure out the exact tactic that I wanted, so I ended up just throwing a stone. Throwing a stone down. Because I have to think about how the corner is getting affected too. I don't really like what I just did though. I think, I don't know. Pushing felt slow because the 2 stones,
9,
they can ignore it.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they can't block because there's Atari Atari. They can only play this one. But yeah, even after making them look like this, it's not necessarily good moves by me actually. That's why I kind of wish that I had more time there.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I've discovered things about myself over these years, which is like I need to stop. This is not the thing, but it's related to the fact that I need to stop comparing myself to others because in some ways I can just be very unique and maybe that just is the truth, right? And so it's like I just have to do my best at being me basically. So, which is like hold that thought. Hold that thought. It's very. I'm sure you're wondering what I'm about to say, but hold that thought. Hold the door.
9, 8, 7.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna
4, 3, 2, 1.
just some kind of simple defense here. I was thinking the 2/2 might actually be better. It probably is, to be honest, for later on for the life and death actually. What I was gonna say is that just compared to like other people on average, like because I know this through even just like things I do with my friends and stuff too. Hold that thought. Hold that thought again. Sure. I just can't perform that well with like quick time pressure, even though that's like technically true for everyone, but it's different extents. Even if I do something like I play like Magic the Gathering or something, which I've played for so long, like I on and off, like I haven't played in a while, but very simple things and mistakes that are really easy not to make, which I fully understand.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I just have a lot of trouble not making simple errors when I don't have when I rush myself, and so I think that that's true for just about anything that I do, and it is more than the average person. I have my own strengths that I come with, but this is just a thing, and it's like I don't need anyone to believe me. It's you know, like on the one hand, it's not a crutch either. It's not something to
9.
it's
8,
not something that you
7,
should.
6, 5,
What's going on
4,
here?
3, 2, 1.
It's not something that you should use as an excuse for things in a way, right? Like, that's not helpful either. But it's more like to help me understand myself and know like what I'm just not good at. You know, it's just observations. It's just science. It's just learning. And I think I have enough proof at this point from all my life experience.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which one's better? I don't know. On the one hand, if you give me copious amounts of time, I think that I might be able to pull out more of my abilities than someone else is for themselves. And this also seems evident to me. Like they already perform better than me
7,
relative to their own
6,
ability
5,
when
4,
given less time.
3,
And so because of that, I sort of have more of my ability is untapped in the short time where I'm just going to make a bunch of mistakes. No matter how much knowledge and mastery I have over something, I make simple errors when I don't have enough time. More than other people.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I think we could have come up with a better move than that, but I'm just like thinking of conversation stuff. I wanted to play here. This one's a bit slow. Yeah, so it's relevant to Go because I've seen that when I have huge amounts of time, I can really pull out my top ability consistently. Even with, and then it means the mistakes I make are like the truest type of mistake, like the truest part of the mistakes that are like, that really feel like your real level, if you know what I mean. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? There's a better way to phrase this.
9,
Mistakes which you could not
7,
avoid because
5,
you thought that they were good
4,
moves. You know what I mean?
2.
As opposed to mistakes where it's like you realize it the second that you put your stone down and you just needed more time to avoid. Like when I play Magic the Gathering, for example, which is like, you know, I'm not an amazing player or anything, but like I am quite experienced with it. And I started playing Magic the Gathering when I was in like grade 6. So for those of you who know this game, this was back around like Invasion and stuff like that, that kind of Apocalypse and those things. Those sets, card sets.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And like I played a lot through like Odyssey and Torment and those things, and I've also played a lot of like newer stuff. And it's just been a lot of years. So like, but I make when I'm playing, I'll make a mistake where like, you know, just the way that you spend your mana or the order of operations, and it's stuff that is like so beneath me that I just needed to give myself more time. But of course, Magic is a very I don't play Magic seriously, and so it's a very like fun, social, casual thing. So of course, I'm more motivated to like play faster. But this I played a bit recently, and it just reminds me of this aspect of myself, which is like,
9,
it is what it is, but
7, 6,
it is a
5,
thing. It is a thing.
4, 3.
And yeah, I think I finally reached the point where it's not like I have too many people doubting this either. In fact, at this point, I have other people telling other people the same thing about me with Go. telling people that, I mean, a lot of people even commented recently, like friends of mine and whatnot, that that I have a very noticeable difference in performance when I play really slow, or like play like a really long in-person game or stuff like this. And I've noticed the same thing, so I think it's true. I think it's a very noticeable difference that you don't normally expect from just a random person. Obviously, the other side of the coin there is that I suck in the faster games. I still play them though. It's, you know, it's just it is what it is. Okay, so we have a lot of good stuff happening here, I think.
9.
I even think that I can
7,
peep here,
6,
and
5,
even I can
4,
cut.
3, 2.
Although if we cut, we might actually destroy our own group over here. So this cut is probably, even though we have an Atari there, this cut is probably too, you know, bloodthirsty and like reckless. Instead, let's just, I mean, this group's also like already alive, so we don't really need to do anything.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just add a move here. Get ourselves out a little farther. Okay, that one. I know we're bouncing around the topics a lot, but a lot of Go is streamlining your moves to become more and more efficient for points and whatnot. So here, should you just connect or should you find a move something like this, which indirectly perfectly
9,
fixes it,
8,
right?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That seems more useful than a connect here in this case. Yeah, so White's trying to take the offensive, and yeah, that's fine. And we still have a Ko waiting here, but it's very risky for us, so we don't want to do it, but it's there. I could play this even.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To be honest, I think we could just Tanuki there and take a move like this, but oh well. We played here. This is going to give us enough eye space that yeah, they really can't even kill us, actually. I mean, it depends on this spot and this spot, whether this could be Seki or whether this could be just alive for black.
9.
Or, I mean, dead.
8,
Yeah,
7,
so to be honest, we should have
6,
played here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
To be honest, we shouldn't have even given this, we shouldn't have dignified this with a response, I think. Yeah, they're playing pretty well. They covered their own weaknesses with attack, which is what you should do. But we have pretty good points, actually, so we're doing okay. They really only have this one area. I wonder if we should just go in here.
7, 6.
We're actually very thick here, so we're just gonna come in. If you can kill us, then show it. Show it. Prove it. They have to jump or something to try that. If they play here, we're just gonna get a bunch of moves on the edge and then start living. If they really think they can kill us, they probably have to jump.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Now, how should I do this? Just go up. Often in this shape, you play here, but I'm a bit worried about it in this
9,
case.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I'll just play this kind of crude way. So if I attach, they can Hane here and connect under, and then we're not really accomplishing much. Should I empty triangle? Oh, man. This comes into mind again. Here.
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm gonna empty triangle. I almost never would play like this, but it doesn't seem completely terrible this time. I mean, I'm sure I could have done better, but we are reducing them by quite a bit plus making territory. So like, is it really that bad? I don't know that it's really that bad. Although, maybe I'll give them the connection.
9,
I don't know.
8, 7,
It's tempting.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, whatever. I was thinking of going here and letting them connect under with that and then just Atariing and moving on. But, yeah, I don't know. I decided to keep it simple here. That wasn't too bad because we got a few points, but we also reduced. Okay, so they fixed this. We're still alive anyway. We don't have to care. Yeah, because this is still open, right? So we can still reduce this anyway. I'm sure we didn't play optimally there, but we definitely did. We made a dent. We made a dent.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't feel like losing a Byoyomi, so I just play here. I don't think this was that big, though. What was bigger? What was bigger? I sort of want to play here, but then white might use that as an excuse to go here. So maybe I should go here.
9.
But this is like okay, you know, at least it has follow-ups, which are kind of annoying. I'm expecting white to maybe respond.
9, 8, 7.
My glasses has a smudge.
Eight, 7, 6,
Here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I wonder if this is just, yeah. Anyway, they can't cut because it becomes a self Atari now. This is, again, I'm trying to find more efficient ways to respond indirectly, right? That's what I encourage you guys. It's not always better to respond indirectly, obviously.
8,
But
7.
if you're never thinking about that, then you're like, it's almost like you're missing a rite of passage. No, that's not the right way of explaining. Because then it's like calling you not a Go player. No, it's not. It's not. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's all about efficiency. That's what Go is all about. We're not just trying to like keep regurgitating, keep playing the simplest, obvious
7.
solution. Because there comes a point where you're already very good at that. You're already good at connecting against peeps. You're already good at, you know, staying alive with a group in general. So what about going beyond that, you know, transcend the basics when you're already good at them, right? You know, it's not like we fully transcend them. We still apply basics
9,
when it's the best.
8, 7.
But you want to pursue the best, right?
4, 3, 2, 1.
That Atari is not helping me because we just get cut off and then we help them with 1 point actually. So Atari first before connect here was not even a good idea, or not a good. Yeah, that's pretty big now actually. But we're gonna go ahead and play here, and then get Sente again. I mean, is it big? Okay, maybe it's not that big, because with the solid shape here, they don't have any good follow-ups on the edge. So it's actually not that big for them. Yeah, this is actually a board right now that's really hard to find what's the big move.
9.
Is that the big move? Okay. They're, yeah, I see what they're threatening. They want to go here, threatening this double Atari, and then they want to pull this out. Very sneaky. I see what you're up to.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
But I'm going to try to get Sente. Like, the thoughtless thing to do here, even if you manage to notice that, right, would be to just play a move over here. Or here. But that's still a little bit... like here, we probably made a slight gain with that, right? And now, you know, even after that, right? Okay, they pull it out, bum, 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 bum. So what about here then? Which fixes that and captures this, right? This is what I mean. Like trying to be more efficient.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah,
6,
okay, we'll just
5,
do it that
4,
way maybe.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, okay, I meant to connect because I just discovered that we're going to have a nice Hane here. But then at the last second, oh, I'm not even on my final Byoyomi. I could have just waited. Because now they still have Atari here, so that's, yeah, this one could have been better. I could have connected solid, and then when they pull out, I can go bump, 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 and then the Hane here is going to be a double threat on those stones and those stones. So this one should have been here. Okay, so yeah, we efficiently responded to what they were doing there. Now they're trying to threaten this group, I think. So we need to acknowledge that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know, just play a safe move. I think we could have done better, like attach here or here. Maybe, but this was easy. Easy move. Like, there's a good chance in this case that we needed to play like that anyway. So that definitely was not worth losing a Byoyomi for when we're going to have to be defensive here anyway.
4, 3.
White doesn't have any real danger anywhere. Okay, so now we have to think a little bit about the life and death here. So we'll just take that. Then there's no thinking. Yeah, that was kind of big, I guess. Although, okay, yeah, anyway. Okay, they played there, it's not Sente. This one is kind of attractive because it can push and then go here and turn everything into not points. This one also is kind of attractive.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If they play here, then they get 2, 3, 4, 5. And we possibly could get a point or two. So it's like 6 or 7 points maybe to play here. That one. That's a bit weird. I don't think that's big at all. Especially if we respond here, then they have to... It doesn't make sense.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. I'm just going to play here.
4, 3.
Like, they can attach there, but then after we capture, they can, like... They spend 2 goteis to produce this much, but then... Anyway. Yeah. But it doesn't really make sense because I actually can block here. It's not dangerous. So that would be a 1-point move for them. That would be strange. So ideally, I would like to break the eye here, but then they push out. So I have to think about that. The answer might be to just play nothing for now.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, slight gain there. endgame. Endgame. Normally, it's one of the things I'm a bit better at.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I still don't have to commit to that move yet. So they do have some. Okay, maybe this move is the right one because then I can start bothering this connection and use this one, and then they're not alive. I mean, this one could be compelling.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm just going to connect because even though this might be bigger, but this one has a fair bit of size actually, and then it's going to be related to the cut over here actually. So it gains additional value from this situation. They responded, so we gained a lot. Yeah, I don't know what to play.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
The Atari is going to be nice. Okay, they don't want to get Atari'd. Should I bother playing here? So if they cut this, they get about 3 points. And we get about like half a point. So they get 2.5 basically. It seems small. It does affect this group. But yeah, right now it's kind of small actually.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess breaking into here. It's kind of big, I guess, yeah. They're so excited to play that. I can technically play this move and then drag it back. So that's why I shouldn't actually Atari right away, because I lose this one. So we'll just play away.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, nice push there. Now that they're connected here, stuff out here for this connection is not as valuable. So they do have a little bit of extra value for cutting that. This is like nothing.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Seriously don't know where to play. I seriously don't know where to play. Yeah, hopefully I'm not doing something wrong here. So nothing here was territory anyway, but now we managed to fill this thing up. I do need to play here first. That's always their Sente, so that means I shouldn't be Atariable. I should just do a simple one. Maybe this one.
9, 8.
Yeah. Yep. So now they lost some points there. So that was okay. That was okay. Maybe this one is going to be pretty good soon, because it has multiple Sente follow-ups.
Nine.
Okay. They're hoping that I don't see something or what? I don't know. I wonder what the point of this cut is. I don't think Atari here is helping us because we could push here and have double Atari instead. So
9,
it's better to just connect
8,
probably.
7, 6,
Yeah, I'll just connect.
2.
I think Atari here would have been a slight thank you move. So this one, if I Atari, they're going to go here. We're going to take, they're going to Atari here. We have to fill. Okay, they want to kill us.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
So we need to give them this one.
2.
Let them reduce here. Yep, that's a nice sharp move. I thought about that earlier already, but I wasn't sure if they're gonna notice that. Okay. That Atari is possibly questionable because now they have to worry about this threat. Ah, okay. I guess this is not that threatening anymore. Anyway, so they took that away. That's fine. Okay, so here probably. This one looks big.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
By the way, none of the single stone stuff that you guys see here, none of that's big, right? Capturing a single stone is 2 points, and this is worth way more than 2 points. You get all these follow-ups as well. This one, my question is, should I block, or is it actually better in the long run to play a move like this? Which one is the best actually for points?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just block. Block means I can Atari after, but otherwise I was going to play here, which fixes these stones before they ever even need to be fixed, and also fixes against the push. In this shape, the move here would be better than the move here, because the move here won't actually fix these when later on when I have to connect, so it would be slightly inefficient. That one I don't really understand, because I don't think you're going to get anything from that. Yeah, I don't see any points, not even a single point from that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All I have to do is cut one of these things, right? Cut here, go there. Atari, push. Atari, you have no points there. So I don't think that there's any meaning here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's just take this first and threaten them. Okay. This game is long. This game is long.
9,
I think we just cut this.
7, 6, 5, 4.
If they take that and I take these two, then I think I probably get more than them, because I get 4 plus, yeah, this benefit. Yeah, you didn't get anything from that. What was the point? So, okay, what's big? What's big? What's big? This Hana is kind of interesting because it leads to a Liberty fight thing that loses them some points later. So, okay, I'm kind of attracted to that
9,
that move.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, I'm not sure about it actually. Some of the variations here. This Ko is kind of interesting because this stuff is not connected.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got spooked by my Byoyomi. This definitely was not the best order of moves. Okay, they're worried about that. This is the part where I can get a little bit of value here, making them connect.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Whoa, you didn't even well, that's true. You don't have time. Yeah, white missed their chance to get an important forcing move here. Now this move is big because it's 3 points reverse Sente. Very nice, very nice. I shouldn't have been able to get this, but I am getting this. Oh, no, yeah.
9,
Anyway.
8, 7,
Oh, can I even?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, not
1.
better. If I push that one, it would give me 1 more point here, but it would give them saving this as a Sente move, so it would be 1 point worse actually. Okay, this part, if I try to block, you can Atari, I have to connect. You connect, I try to go forward. Yeah, okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that Sente? I think your next move is just a 1 point Sente. Right? Okay, I don't have to respond to that.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm just gonna buy time with this. I want to think more. I want to keep trying to play a good end game. I think I made mistakes in the early end game though.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
I want to make something work over here. I guess something already works. Yeah,
9,
something's already
8,
working.
7.
I think I can play this.
5.
It's going to be a group where even when we die, we actually force them to play more moves inside to kill us, and it actually mathematically is better for us. Okay, that's a nice game there. Oh, cool. All right. Wow, it's actually, is it actually a close game? That's, I know it's a bit cocky to say this, but that's actually really impressive by them if that's true. Because in theory, this is like a game that should be like 3-stone handicap. I'm close to 50. I'm like 50-50-ish normally on 8-dan. Of course, my play might be like reduced somehow because of like playing lower level, but somehow, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, they played so well. Like they got really wrecked here. So it's I mean, I forget the game already, so maybe we made a big mistake. Did we make a big mistake somewhere? I suspect this move a little bit, but I mean, other than that though, I'm not really seeing our big mistake yet. We have some slow moves here and there, like we, yeah. We accidentally gave ourselves Gote here for no reason, actually. That was pretty bad. I should have just, yeah, stopped thinking about this. Like, at least I should have used this one. Yeah, that was a blunder, actually. We lost a whole move from that. That's really bad. But this part kind of looks... I mean, I guess it's okay for white, too. They did really well here. They did really well here. I think we are supposed to play here now. If we play a move around here now, then we should be solidly ahead. There's no way that we die here because we're out. That was like, yeah, that's the tax of trying to of talking too much. I'm probably the most talkative YouTube, YouTube Fox player out there. I'm never stopped talking. So I'm definitely handicapping myself a little bit. But we played a much better endgame than them. So it's interesting if the game was like actually so close. Let's see. If we play out the game to its conclusion, right? So we connect. Okay, let me game analysis here. We connect. Yeah, we connect. They need to play this one if they want to maximize the local territory. They could ignore, but that's going to be 2 points. No, more than 2 points sent it. Yeah, they should play here. And then if we just play out some moves. So let me see. That's going to be ours. That's going to be ours probably. That's going to be ours. That's going to be ours. And then what? This is ours. And then let's just say that, okay, let's say they do something here. And then we add another move to avoid becoming a Seki here. And then what? Then what? It's all like 2 point moves mostly. They have a Sente, half point Sente there. And then this can be worth 2 points for them. We have this one maybe. Let's just say we play here now. Oh yeah. They're supposed to have. Okay. They're supposed to have this Sente, yeah. And they can play here. We can play here. They can play that one and get that. Then we have that. Connect. Okay, then what? Is there anything else? So we score this now. Yeah, okay, it still says 5.5. I'm not sure why the scoring, like, it's not really scoring it, but I mean, if we do a quick count, this is 10. 19 plus 24. This is going to be so 29, 30. So 35 for white, right? Let me recount. So 5, 6, so 11, 15, 16, 17, 21, 27, 28, 34, 36, 36, 36. So 41 is what I count this time. Why is my count different both times? Let's try again. 5 points, 6 points, 11, 1, that's 12, 4, that's 16, 17, and then this, right? So that's 10, so 27, 28, 36, yeah, 41, okay. So 41 plus Komi is going to be about 47 and a half, so let's just call it 48. 48. Black has 12, 14 plus 5 is going to be 19, plus 3 is going to be 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 40, 34. 38, 44. Let me count again. I'm trying to hold on to that 48 from white. So let me type it in because my mind's a little tired right now. Let's try again. Okay, 3, 9. That's gonna be 11 points. And then we'll count this middle stuff. So 16, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 23, 28, 31, 36, 45. And I think we didn't count this, right? So 51. Did we count this yet? If not, then that would be 55, which puts us about 7.5 ahead. Let me count black one more time because I think I'm, yeah, it's a good time for me to stop recording today because my mind is very tired. 6, 10, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, middle is done. 28, 33, and then this stuff. So 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 55. Yeah, we're ahead by like 7.5, right? But the score estimator says 5.5. But yeah, 7.5 is a really good score. They did great. Wow. I think it would have been much more than 10 if we had made sure to take the spot over here. But you know, they did a really good offensive defense here, and we wasted too many moves on this group. And we got Gote by accident with the silly thing over here. So we had like 2 clearly big mistakes. Yeah. But their mistake was kind of giant. And they did really well. It's not the 5 den I'm used to. They felt more like 7. This felt more like a 7 den game. Yeah. Or like strong 6 at least. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Please do leave your comments and likes. Ideally comment. I'm happy to read them and I'm encouraged by them. And, you know, it's very helpful in many ways. I definitely encourage you guys to check out the stuff on Patreon, which is like BenKyo League, BenKyo Study Group. There's a lot of value in those things if you check it out. And of course, I offer one-on-one lessons as well. I'm a full-time Go Teacher content creator. Yeah, I have quite a lot of experience now with teaching because I started teaching on the side casually in 2008 when I was still in high school. Was I still in high school? No. Anyway, like right around the end of high school days, yeah. And yeah, now I've been doing full-time teaching, like really full-time since 2021. So I do quite a lot of teaching on a weekly basis and keep like, you know, working on how I teach and stuff. So My teaching is very, very personalized and very kind of like intimate in a way. So yeah. But of course, again, I recommend checking out BenKyo League and that kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.